Namaste, yogis. Welcome to practice today. In today's practice, we are giving a lot of love to our hips space. So often, most of us spend a lot of time sitting down, and that tends to close up the hips. We also store a lot of emotions and tension in this area around the groin, hips, glutes, all around it. So today we're gonna dedicate our practice to really nourishing that space, giving lots of love, opening up, feeling amazing in that area. So we'll start today finding a lying down position, and if you can, soles of the feet together, knees apart, as you come to lie down. And if for some reason this pose doesn't feel good to you, of course, you can keep the legs straight. But if it is available, I highly recommend coming to this pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, to start to allow the hips to simply open up with the force of gravity. And once you arrive, bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Taking a moment here to start to allow the shoulders to sink towards the earth. Relaxing the muscles of the face. Relaxing the jaw and the tongue inside of your mouth. And by simply being here in this pose, you're already doing yoga. Bringing your awareness towards the sensations in the body. And giving yourself this time to really ground, to become a little more present to yourself. And so together we're going to take a nice deep cleansing breath. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. With the exhale, open the mouth, letting it all go. And starting to bring the knees closer towards the chest, giving them a nice hug. Perhaps you want to go for a gentle sway from side to side as you massage your spine. And then find your way to your seated position. You can either roll to your side or bring the hands towards the back of the legs and rock yourself to a seated position. Legs are crossed. And we take the next inhale to bring the hands nice and high, lengthen to the fingertips. As you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor, relax the head towards the floor, soften the shoulders. Notice here if there is any tension on your neck, and if there is, you can gently sway the neck from side to side. Take another full breath as you are. Vertebra by vertebra, let's start to roll the spine back up, super slow. Beautiful. Now from here, lift the feet up, energize the hands towards the front and change the cross of your legs. Opposite leg in front now. Inhale, hands come back up, lengthen. And as you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor once again. This side sometimes can be a little bit tighter. This is our non-dominant side, so we might feel a little more resistance in this space. And if this is you, that's totally okay. Just allow yourself to soften with breath. Enjoy another 2 deep breaths as you are. And slowly starting to slide the hands closer towards you. Shift yourself to your all fours, hands and knees. Coming to your all fours, make sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip bones. And let's start with a few wide circles of the hips. Again, we are Really inviting that movement into that space, hips, glutes, groin, supporting the body to become more fluid, more open. Less stagnation is always a good thing. Switch sides, opposite direction. And I can already hear my body clicking a little bit. It's the morning here for me, so it's nice to start to open up with you here. Bring yourself back to the center. Pause. Tuck the toes. And now we're going to press the right foot all the way back. Create one straight line from the crown of the head all the way towards your back heel. Pause here. Feel this nice long sensation running through your body. And now as you exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Pause. Stay there. And then from here, we're going to bring the right knee towards the right side. Open the knee towards the side. Nice. And now press the leg all the way back. Straighten the leg there as if you want to make a footprint onto the back wall. And then again, bring the knee towards the elbow. Knee towards the side. Press the foot all the way back. And let's go one more time. Knee towards the elbow. Knee towards the side. Press the foot all the way back. This time, drop the toes towards the ground and slide the toes towards the side. So with the toes, create one straight line from toes to knee. And with the opposite hand, bring the hand also to align with your knee. Open the opposite hand up. Nice. Energize the fingertips towards the back. Start to move the hips a little bit more towards the front. I can feel a nice long line of energy through the side of my body. I hope you can feel it too. Breathe. With the next exhale, touch the fingertips to your right foot. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, touch fingertips to your foot. One more, inhale up. Exhale, touch. And this time, return yourself back to your all fours, hands and knees. Beautiful. Tuck the back toes. And make your way to your first downward facing dog today. And as you come to your downward facing dog, allow this first downward facing dog to be fluid. You may choose to pedal the feet or bend one knee at a time, swaying the hips. Whatever feels good for this space is welcome here. Using the next 3 breaths just to explore movement, explore sensation. And once you finish your 3rd breath, come to stillness. Pause. With the next inhale, bring the right leg up to the sky, coming to your 3-legged dog. Then squeeze the heel towards the opposite butt cheek, coming to your scorpion pose. Open the hips towards the right side. Breathe here. See if you can lift the knee a little bit higher. Squeeze the heel towards the butt cheek a little bit more. One more breath. Then lifting the leg back up to your 3-legged dog. And as you exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Slowly step between your hands. Bring the back knee towards the ground. And as you inhale, Anjaneyasana, send the hands up. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that nice long sensation through the left thigh muscle, opening up. Next exhale, now melt the hands towards the floor, coming to your half monkey pose. So for this half monkey, I invite you to flex the toes towards you. You start to feel a little bit more sensation through the back of your calf. Soften the heart towards the floor. And today we're going to play a little bit in this space. Send the hands towards the right side. Shift the hips towards the left. Notice what happens here in this space. Maybe there is more sensation, maybe there is less. And then sway the hands all the way towards the opposite side. Let's go one more time. Sway the hands towards the right, hips towards the left. Pause. Bring the hands back to the center. Ground the front foot back to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Inhale, hands come up for your lunge position. Nice. As you come to your lunge, square the hips towards the front of the mat. Allow the shoulders to sink towards the earth. Maybe you can also sink the hips a little bit deeper. Bend the knees as much as you need to have more space through your lower back. So if you feel any tension here, bend the knee a little bit more. Take another long full breath. And engaging the core, slide the back foot all the way towards the front. Nice. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more time. Inhale, hands come up. This time as you exhale, melt the hands all the way back to the ground. Halfway lift as you inhale. Bow, release, hands to the floor. Step all the way back towards a plank position. Pause on your plank. Just take a moment here to energize through the arms. Make sure the fingers are spreading nice and wide, because the wider the base is, the stronger it becomes. And then your choice, either to bring the knees towards the floor or stay with the knees off the floor, elbows tucking in, lower the whole body down. Inhale for baby cobra, lift the chest up. Pause here for a moment, squeeze the shoulders together, open up to the chest, but keep gazing towards the floor so the neck stays aligned with the rest of the spine. And when you're ready, press yourself to your child's pose. Soften the head towards the ground. Just take a moment to balance for the pose that we just did before. And slowly roll the spine back to your all fours, hands and knees. Bring the knees hip width apart again. Let's go for a few wide circles with the hips, nice and wide. Now this time, if you feel like there is a sticky point that you are moving through, slow down those sticky points. And if you feel like there is points that is really easy, speed up. So you're changing the pace as we move. And switch directions, opposite side. Using the same technique here, speeding up and slowing down as you find fit. And bring yourself back to the center. Tuck the toes. This time, left foot goes all the way back. Create that straight line from the crown of the head all the way towards the heel. Core is engaged. Press the hands away from you. And then as you exhale, roll the spine, knee towards the elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last time, inhale, straighten the leg. And this time, as you bring the knee towards the elbow, pause. Bring the knee all the way towards the opposite side. Left side now. Lift the knee a little bit higher. You might feel your glute muscle working here. Amazing. Press the leg all the way back. And let's make these nice wide circles. Knee to elbow. Knee to side. Press the leg back. Two more. Knee to elbow. Knee to side. Press it all back. Last time, elbow, side, and back. This time, touch the toes towards the ground. Slide the foot all the way towards the side so it's aligned with your knee. I'll change directions here so you can see me. And then slide the opposite hand also to be aligned with the knee. Open the chest up. Nice. Just enjoy a moment here. For me, these really start to open up the groin. It does open up a little bit of my glute muscles as well, but mostly through the side of my body. It's this nice long sensation. Enjoy. Breathe. And as you exhale, touch the fingertips towards the foot. Close everything back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last time, open. And close. This time, find your way back to your all fours, hands and knees. Tucking the toes. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Use the first moment to pedal your feet, bend the knees, finding any expression that feels nice. Let this part be quite intuitive. You just allow the body to move. Using your next 3 breaths just to explore this intuitive movement here. Coming to a pause. Coming to a moment of stillness. With your next inhale, left leg comes up to the sky, 3-legged dog. And then bend the knee open to your scorpion pose. Squeeze the heel towards the opposite butt cheek. Lift the knee a little bit higher. Create space. Spin another full breath here. Lift the foot back up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Step between your hands. Back knee comes towards the ground. Inhale for your Ajanayasana. Send the hands to the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that nice long line of sensation. Opening up your right thigh muscle. Breathe. Enjoy. And as you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor. Come into your half monkey. Flex the toes towards you. And let's send the hands all the way towards the left side. Hips towards the right. Notice what happens here in this space. For me, the sensation runs mostly through the outside of my left leg. So I really need some stretches there. Take another long full breath. And let's swing the hands all the way towards the other side. Send the hips towards the left. One more time, switch. Hands towards the left, hips towards the right. And this time, bring yourself back to the center. Ground the front foot back to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Bring the hands up to your lunge position. Pause. Shoulders dropping away from the ears. Hips squaring towards the front. Make sure your toes are still pointing towards the front. So is your front knee. Relax the shoulders a little more. Maybe sinking deeper. Now engage the core and bring the back foot towards the front. Nice. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, one more time, hands come up. And this time as you exhale, bring the hands towards the back of the body, fingertips facing down. Squeeze the elbows towards each other, move the hips towards the front, open up the chest. Make sure you're not collapsing the head, so you stay with the chin slightly tucked here. Breathe. And with your next exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest, roll the spine all the way down. Inhale for halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, bow, release. Bring the hands towards the ground. Step all the way back. Plank position, pause. Energize through the arms, core is engaged. Remember, you can choose to bring the knees towards the floor or stay on your toes. Lower the body all the way down. Inhale, just for a baby cobra. Lift the chest up. Breathe. And with your next exhale, make your way back to your child's pose. Amazing. Take a moment here. Just allowing the whole body to soften again. Taking a moment to reset, to feel your breath. And starting to make your way back to your all fours, hands and knees. Tucking the toes. Make your way to your downward facing dog. And this time walk the feet all the way towards the front of your mat. Feet comes hip width apart. Inhale for halfway lift, flat spine. And exhale, bow, release. With the next inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, hands come up. Now, as you exhale, slide the right foot all the way back, come into your arrowhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up through the chest. Pause. Feel your front foot grounding to the earth, nice and strong. Now send the hands up to your lunge position. Remember, bend the back knee as much as you wish here. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to sink deeper, come to cactus arms, squeeze the elbows towards each other, open up to the chest. You might feel some nice long stretch running also through your groin here. Inhale, hands come back up. Now as you exhale, open warrior two. Hands lengthening each direction. Energize the arms. Breathe. I'm going to flip so you can see me better as we move. Nice. Now take the next inhale to your star pose. Straighten both legs. And with your back foot, point the back foot slightly more towards the outside. With your next exhale, we come into Skandasana towards the back of the room. So today, it's your option how deep you want to go. If you want, you can stay a little bit higher. But if you prefer, you can sink the hips deeper, 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 as deep as you like today. If you want a little bit extra spice, lift the front toes up. Let the hips sink here. This is delicious for the hips. It's incredible. I hope you're enjoying this too. Breathe. Remember that we're not going to stay here for too long, so just enjoy this space. Take another long, full breath. And then spread the arms nice and wide. Hands towards the floor and slide the hands all the way towards your front foot now. Pause. Point the front toes towards the front. If you have a block, you may choose to have a block underneath your hands here, but it's optional, of course. And let's lift the back leg up to the sky. Coming into our standing splits. It doesn't matter how far your leg is. What matters is that you are doing what's best for your body. Now, if you'd like a little bit of a challenge today, you may bring one hand towards your calf muscle. You may bring both hands towards your calf muscle. Nice. Finding your balance. See if you can energize that heel a little bit higher just for the last breath. And then bring the hands back to the floor and bring the feet together. Amazing. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pause. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Noticing the sensations present here for you. Notice your breath. Maybe your heartbeat being a little faster. Beautiful. Now from here, open the eyes. Bring the right hand towards the side. And with your right hand, Flip the thumb to face towards the back of the room. So your palm is facing towards the outside, the elbow is close in. We're going to catch the inside of your foot here, right foot. First, find a stable point where you can gaze. And then lift the opposite hand up towards the sky. Pause. So for this next movement, we're going to start to move the knee and the hand at the same time. So start to lean towards the front, and as you move the knee, move the hand towards the front. So we're not just dumping the hand down, we're not just lifting up the knee, we're doing both at the same time. Nice. This is our dancer's pose. And if you can, kicking the foot towards the hand a little bit more. You'll find more balance here. Bend the standing knee if you need to find more balance as well. Take another long full breath. And slowly unravel. Hands come up. Exhale, melt the hands all the way back to the ground. Feet hip-width apart. Grabbing to opposite elbows. Bend the knees as much as you would like. And gently sway from side to side. Nice. Head is relaxed. Body soft. Finding yourself back to the center. Drop the hands back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. And exhale, bow, release. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands coming towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart center. I'm going to come to this side so we can continue with you. Inhale, hands come up. This time, sway the left leg all the way back, coming to your arrowhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up to the chest. Finding your point of balance here by pressing all the front toes towards the ground. Lift the hands up, coming into your lunge position. Shoulders dropping away from the ears. Creating space through the collarbones. As you exhale this time, cactus arms, open the chest. Sink deeper, shine through your heart space. Feel the body receiving this nice long sensation, opening up with this breath. And inhale, bring the hands back up to the sky. Open out to your warrior two. Lengthen the hands in each direction. Arrive. Arms as high as the shoulders. And front knee gently energizing towards the outside. Straighten the arms and legs for your star pose. Point the toes towards the outside slightly. This is the back toes that we're talking about. And as you exhale, come to your Skandasana towards the back of your mat. Remember, you choose how much spice you want here in this space, yeah? So if you feel you can stay a little bit higher, perfect. If you want a little bit more, sink deeper and deeper and deeper. Lifting the front toes up. And land in this pose. Feel every sensation that is present here for you. And maybe you can even enjoy this pose while you're here. Why not? Allow the breath to flow with ease. Bringing your awareness to the sensations in the body without judgment or attachment. And so for the next inhale, spread the arms nice and wide. Then touch the fingers back to the earth. Slide the hands all the way towards the front of your mat. Pause. Adjust if you need. Rounding the front foot to the floor. We're going to lift the back leg up to the sky. Come into our standing splits. And then as we are here, of course, you can use the block to support your hands if you have one there, or hands to the floor. But now let's try to bring one hand towards the calf muscle. Maybe two hands to the calf muscle. Noticing this beautiful balance on the foot, all the muscles trying to stabilize, hold us in place. Woo. Bring the hands back to the floor. Bring the feet together. Beautiful. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, bow release. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Center, pause, close your eyes. As you close your eyes, again, just take this moment to feel. To notice the different sensations between one side and the other side. To feel your heartbeat. To notice your breath. Peeling the eyes back open. Bring the left hand towards the side. Palm of the hand facing towards the outside. Thumb facing towards the back. Just check that your elbow is close to your body. And then catch the inside of your foot. Pause here. Find a stable point where you can gaze. And once you find that stable point, you can start to lift the right hand up. Remember, we're going to move the hand at the same pace as the knee. So slowly starting to lean towards the front. Kicking the foot towards the hand. Energizing the body. Coming to this beautiful dancer's pose. Allow your breath to be your ally here. Deeply supportive of you. Coming to the full expression of this pose in your next 2 breaths. And slowly unravel, reverse. Inhale, your hands come up. Exhale, melt the hands all the way back to the ground. Bring the feet hip-width apart, hands towards opposite elbows. Let's go for a gentle sway from side to side. So good, so delicious. Drop the hands back to the earth. Zigzag the feet nice and wide, so the toes are pointing towards the outside. Feet is about mat width apart. Then lower the sitting bones towards the ground. Coming to your malasana squat, hands coming towards the heart center. Press the elbows towards the knees. We want to make sure we're not having the triceps on the knees, because otherwise we're rolling the spine. So elbows to the knees. And if for some reason this pose is too much for you, you can always stay a little bit higher, yeah? Stay here, that's perfect as well. But if you can, come with me, full malasana. Closing the eyes. Feel the force of gravity bringing you a little closer towards the center of the earth. Connect with your breath. Peeling the eyes back open. Right hand comes to the floor. Left hand extends towards the sky. Reach. And reverse, opposite side. One more on each side. Switch. And switch. Bringing the hands back to the floor. And then swing them towards the back. And find your way to your seated position. Good job, you made it. You made up to this point. Straighten the legs. Remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the hands towards the sky. You can bend the knees here as much as you like. Exhale, melt the hands towards the floor, touching the feet or the calves. And once you arrive here and you feel that this is easy for you, you can straighten the legs. But of course, if you need the knees bent, please respect your body. Stay there. Shoulders dropping towards the floor, relaxing the neck. Relaxing the muscles of the face. When I'm here, I always love to give my feet a little bit of a massage. If this is you, you can also do that. Massaging the toes, the soles of the feet. Why not? To give ourselves a little bit of love back. Slowly roll the spine back up. Now we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left knee. And bring the hands towards the back of your left knee. Roll yourself to your reclined pigeon position. Maybe you want to go for a gentle sway from side to side. Or just simply stay still. Allow the head to soften towards the floor, but if this pose feels too much for you, you can keep the foot on the ground and gently press the knee away from you. That works perfectly as well. Otherwise, if this pose is available for you, then allow yourself to be here. Nice. Well, keeping the legs as they are, we're going to bring the arms nice and wide. You can come to cactus arms or hands aligned with your shoulders. And then allow the foot to start going and moving towards your left side. So slowly twist. Nice. And if this is too much for your body, unravel the legs, come to your regular twist. But if it is available to you, it can be super delicious to be here. It's a little bit of an extra stretch for us. Taking another 2 to 3 long breaths. Just allowing the body to rest, to receive. And slowly bring yourself back to the center. Bring the hands again towards the back of your left thigh. Point the left toes towards the ceiling. Rock yourself back to a seated position. Right foot now comes inside of your left thigh. Again, remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. Take a nice inhale, lengthen the right hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, place the hand back to the floor. We come into flash dancer's pose. Open the hips towards the sky. 2 full breaths as you are. And bring the sitting bones back to the floor. All we're gonna do here is to reverse what we did. So bring now the left foot inside of the thigh. Remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. Inhale, lift the hand up and around. Place the left hand behind you. Open the hips towards the ceiling. Nice. Oh, I love this pose. It's so energizing. And return the sitting bones back to the earth. Bring the left foot over the right knee. Hands to the back of the right. And sway back. Recline pigeon position. Option to gently sway or to stay. I always offer so many options in class. So make sure the option you're choosing is the one that really aligns with your body's needs. Bring yourself back to the center. Hands come either nice and wide or in cactus arms. And then allow the knees to melt towards the right side. And this time, of course, if you can, keep the position amazing. Trying to press that left knee away from you. But if this is too much, please take the variation, just knees together for your regular twist. Allow the shoulders to soften towards the earth. The body, little by little, bit by bit, to release tension. We have done so much with the area of the hips, the groin. We've really given ourselves permission and space to open up, to become more free in our bodies. Slowly unravel the legs. Bring your spine back to the center. Squeeze the knees towards the chest. Give them a nice hug here. Maybe a gentle sway from side to side as you massage your spine. And when you feel ready, allow the whole body to melt and soften towards the ground. Flipping the palms of the hands towards the ceiling. Gently press the back of the head towards the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then rest the whole body down. We are moving now towards this last pose of our practice today. This is a space of deep relaxation and integration. This is a space for us to receive all the benefits from the poses we did during the class. And allow the body to truly rest. Enjoying these last moments in Shavasana. And of course, if you wish to stay longer here, I highly recommend to do so. But if you need to continue on with your day, starting to wiggle fingers and toes, inviting gentle movement back to your body, and then bringing the hands overhead. Give yourself a nice long stretch as if you just woke up from a great sleep. Rolling to lie onto your side. And take a moment here, bringing the hands towards opposite shoulders as if you're giving yourself a nice hug in gratitude. In gratitude towards yourself for making this time out of your day to nurture your body and mind through the practice of yoga. And make your way back towards your seated position, remaining with your eyes closed just for a moment. Bring the hands towards the heart center. We're closing this practice by simply acknowledging ourselves and each other. The light in me bows to the light in each one of you. Namaste.